What's up, guys? Welcome back to our channel, the Elrod Family Vlogs. And every single year, we like to do a little reset video after Christmas. We tend to just really get out of whack around this time of year. All of us being a little bit ADHD in our house, it just tends to get too much out of routine. So it's just that time of year to start fresh. It is a little sad to put away Christmas every year, but it is worth it when we get to just have this nice refresh and restart. When we put away Christmas, it's always kind of nice to look at all the ornaments. We tend to just really enjoy and talk about them all. And this year was the first year that the girls really helped me a lot with putting it away. I had to make sure that we separated all the glass, the more fragile ornaments, and the not so fragile ornaments when we were putting them up. If anybody has any ideas on how to store the ornaments better, we just kind of wrap them up in bubble wrap and extra grocery bags that we have laying around, and that's just how we put them away. It works. We haven't really had issues with any broken ornaments, but maybe somebody has some little storage solution options that we could find on Amazon. If you have anything, just let me know in the comments. This year was the first time that I set the Christmas tree up in this position. On this wall, we typically have it up against the windows in the corner, but we wanted to try something different. I also moved the big star from the main center of the wall to the side a little bit behind the tree, so that way the tree could be kind of covering a bit. Caleb was hard at work getting the garland off the front door, and this year we also added larger lights around that as well, but I really just have a hard time keeping the garland and the lights out of the door when people are coming in and out. We typically don't use the front door, so it didn't really matter too much until the parties that we threw. Then people couldn't close the door, they're smashing the light bulbs, and fortunately they're plastic, but still we don't want them to be damaged. We finally made it to the evening where everything was put away. Caleb was vacuuming. We were finishing up some laundry. We had some people stay over, so we had to put all the house guest things away that we had used, like blankets and such, where we put it in a storage box. The next day, it was time to get out Valentine's. As soon as Christmas goes away, I always take that opportunity to get out all the Valentine's decorations. It really helped me combat that kind of seasonal depression feeling that I was getting off and on from putting Christmas away. I still tend to feel a little bummed around this time of year. I think it's a mix between all of the Christmas hype coming to an end, and also just the shorter days, it being dark most of the year, most of the season. So it really is hard for me to get out of that slump and just downing as much caffeine as I can to make myself just feel alive and awake. So I need some tips for that as well. I think we all do. We all just have a little bit of a hard time kind of just getting out of that funk. I really wish there were more sunny, beautiful days like this one is today, but unfortunately, we just don't get that many sunny days in this time of year. I don't really like to fall into the cliches of getting healthy in the new year and, I'm gonna get my food and eating and health right back in order, because I feel like we did a really good job and we haven't really gotten into a funk with that over the holiday season. But I did end up going on Amazon and purchasing those little glass containers that you just saw me move. They are super cute and nice, perfect size just to do some meal prepping. I do want to do better about meal prepping. We do okay with making sure that we are getting our protein in and eating healthy, but I want to make sure that we have more glass containers, because the plastic ones, they tend to get a little messed up in the dishwasher. They tend to disappear when Caleb takes them to work, even though he claims, nope, I don't throw them away. I don't know where they go to. A few days after our reset, we had an awesome snow day. We were so excited to get off of school and have this light dusting of beautiful snow outside. I did have to make sure that Haggis, even though he is a fluffy doggy, had his little sweater on here. And when he walks in the house, of course, I had to clean his feet off. Otherwise, he's tracking mud everywhere. But this sweater is super cute. It was purchased for him as a gift by my best friend. And she tried it on her doggies and it didn't fit. So we got one for Haggis instead. It's super cute and he keeps it on. I've purchased sweaters for him in the past at Walmart and he just ends up being able to tear them off. But this one he can't really get off. He seems to like it okay since it's a little bit thinner. It's been a while since we've had a proper snow day, so we're very excited. School got called off yesterday around 3:30 in the afternoon, right as we were dismissing kids from the elementary school. So we are definitely enjoying our nice day off of school, and the girls have been playing in the snow. It's not fully covering the ground, but it's just this nice powdery texture that's like perfect. Usually when we get snow days, it's not even that. It's just kind of icy and just crunchy sleet. So this is really nice to have this powder. We're also just kind of reminiscing and watching our old snow day videos and making coffee and enjoying our time here by ourselves. And Dad has to work from home, so he's holed up in the bedroom on the computer. So Haggis is enjoying the snow, and then he was begging to come inside because his feetsies were cold. So I wiped off his feet, and I don't know how much he loves these little pajamas that Tia got him for Christmas, but you know, he'll probably get used to them after a while. He's kind of like looking at us like, save me. Poor Haggis. Your butt doesn't look weird. It looks like the monkey from
Baboons.
Oh, the baboon.
The baboon. You're a fluffy baboon.
I don't think I've ever just been able to sit down and enjoy a snow day. I did try to force myself to make time to go outside and play a little bit in the snow, but I just can't leave an opportunity that I get to spend at home without having to go anywhere, do anything, and just do nothing. I guess it's the ADHD that I have that keeps me just wired all the time. But I use today as kind of a reset and getting things back on track. Everything has been extremely busy, so the house tends to get very messy. So I decided, you know what, I'll make us a good breakfast, make us some good food, and, we'll just get back on track for today before we have to go back to life as it was before. The weekend before this, I had gone to stay with my best friend just for a little weekend getaway, and I knew that her favorite restaurant for brunch was Snooze in San Antonio, and so I decided, you know what, let's just bring Snooze In to the house and have brunch and yummy things here at home instead of going all the way into San Antonio from her house, which was like 45 minutes away. So I had purchased this blueberry compote kind of a jam or jelly. It was a wild blueberry jam and lemon curd along with some cream cheese frosting, and made pancakes from scratch. And we did the blueberry Danish pancakes, which are so delicious, and they turned out so good. I found a copycat recipe online and made them, and they were amazing. So of course I had to replicate that at home with my protein waffles. I really like the protein pancakes and waffles by the Premier Protein brand. I found them originally at Costco, and then I saw that our H-E-B here in town had started carrying them. So I was just like, man, so excited. We're going to definitely get some more of these. And so I was eating them a bunch over the summer. Now I have some of the protein waffles here at home. And instead of just using syrup, I decided, you know what, I'm going to use some of the blueberry jam and kind of make a protein everyday version of the crazy breakfast that I made at my friend's house. So you take the protein waffle or the waffle of your choice, homemade, store-bought, whatever, heat it up, and then I just mixed a little splash of water in the blueberry jam, and I decided to, thin that out so it could be more of like the syrup, and then sprinkled some of the lemon curd on top as well. You can even do like a little dusting of powdered sugar. The calories on these things when you're just drizzling it is so minimal. It's not really that big of a deal as long as you have room for it. Don't go overboard. But I drizzled a little bit of each on top, and it was so good. It tasted very similar to the ones we had before. The flavors are on point.
Come here, Huggy. Come here, Huggy. Hey, come here. Oh, he came to me.
Yeah, right. She came to mommy. He's like, hey, that's mine.
He's gonna fight for it.
Let him have it.
Oh.
So bad at this.
Sit. It's just too, a big dinosaur.
He loves his dinosaur. He loves
He loves it to death. That's why there's fuzz everywhere.
Okay, fast. Okay, sit. Sit. Okay, shake. Boy, down. Down. Down, down. Slow down.
He's like, wait, you have my toy.
Up, 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 up. Good boy.
We are enjoying a fun snow day here on our ranch, and the snow is so much fun. We're going to show you all about it.
We decided we needed to get outside. We had done enough cleaning and enough doing other things and catching up on schoolwork and whatever else. So, time to get out and play in the snow.
Bad aim.
It was about 30 degrees Fahrenheit today. So, the snow was staying, but as the sun came out and it started to warm up, it was very quickly disappearing that afternoon. So, we played in it for a bit. Caleb and I did some Highland games throwing in the snow and got some fun videos of doing sheaf toss, which was awesome. And then we kind of went on a little bit of a nature walk and discovered some of the different animal footprints that we can see. That's the awesome part about living in the country with snow on the ground, because you can just see how many animals live so close by. We saw everything from coyotes to bobcats to rabbits to deer, all the different animals that are just wandering around through the snow, which is really, really cool and a great science lesson for the kids. We were really thankful also that Dad was able to take a break from his working from home today to be able to come outside and play with us. He did take his lunch break outside, but he did unfortunately
right in the
not get a snow day like us where he had to do calls and computer work from home. So that's okay. At least we had him at home with us.
Jeez, Dad.
Get over here. I can't see.
Thank you so much for joining us on this long video where we showed our January reset, putting away Christmas, and our snow day here in the Texas Hill Country. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel if you'd like to see more fun videos like this one where we just share about our life or our travel adventures and advice. And don't forget, stay adventurous.